Sit back and relax and enjoy the show with Big OG. Like, comment, and subscribe.
So you got a former Indiana University researcher has been sentenced to more than 4 months in prison after pleading guilty to smuggling E. coli bacteria DNA into the United States from China. This is intriguing. Eric Sean, what you find out? Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. Well, another Chinese student charged now with smuggling biological materials into our country, and this time he pled guilty. It happens to be the third recent case involving prohibited pathogens. Yuan Jiang was a PhD researcher in the Department of Biology at Indiana University. You know, he was allowed into our country on a student visa, but he pled guilty to illegally bringing in biological pathogens from China. Court papers say he admitted he was a member of the Chinese Communist Party, and authorities say he was connected to a Chinese government-tied biolab all the time he was living here in Indiana for the last 3 years. Court papers say 2 years ago, someone in China sent him a package to his Bloomington, Indiana apartment that's right near the university. That package was labeled as women's underwear. But the FBI was suspicious because that shipment came from a Chinese scientific company, and it turned out the box contained E. coli DNA samples. You know, E. coli can make people seriously ill, especially children and adults over 65. The Bureau has been investigating Chinese nationals illegally smuggling banned biomaterial into the U.S. Special agent in charge of the Indianapolis FBI office, Timothy O'Malley, calls biosmuggling a serious concern that he says can pose a threat to national security.
You could certainly utilize biological material, genetically modified material brought into our country that could pose a risk to our health or our economy. Absolutely could. In this case, we were fortunate it did not happen, but this problem is not an isolated problem either.
Well, Zhang was sentenced to 4 months in jail and ordered deported immediately. By the way, Mr. O'Malley also told us that the FBI is taking Chinese-related smuggling very seriously. He calls the potential risk of all this huge.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.